if I listen to the album, then it's like you were saying, more diverse, and I think there's also a really slow song on the album. How come?
On the first record, you know, we had Hell and High Water, Tired of the Rain, songs like that, and they were starting, you know, with the first record, starting to like help us open up a little bit and stretch our legs out a little bit into like different genres and areas that our band can go into. And on this record, you know, we just decided, you know, it's our second record, it's like all or nothing. So we just put it out there. I mean, this is what we are from A to Z, all the way across the board.
Yeah, because we love ballads. You know, we love pop music just as much as we love heavy metal and all kinds of music.
But can you tell the story behind the song?
Which one in particular?
I think.
Things My Father Said.
Yeah, Things My Father Said. I think that's the piano bell.
Yeah, it has the piano and the strings.
Yeah.
It's an emotional.
It's father, let's say someone's father. It's father in heaven. Or
we've had some friends of ours that have lost their dads at a young age.
How come? Why?
Just
illness or
different reasons, you know.
Yeah. We've lost grandparents.
Yeah, we've lost
seen what our dads went through. You know, we went through.
You know, it's a very sad time. You know, it sucks when that happens. Luckily, all four of us, you know, still have our fathers right now. But you know, we saw our friends, and anybody that loses a father, it's very sad and very unfortunate. So we wrote that song as kind of a song for those people, you know. And when we first had it, we played it for a few people. We played it for a friend of ours who had lost his dad a few years ago, and he just, you know, started crying immediately when he heard the lyrics. And we said, well, we know we have something pretty special here, you know, if it touches people. That's one reason we wanted it to be on the album, because it's one thing to have a song that people can drive fast to and, you know, whatever.
Party, have a good time. It's another thing to touch somebody.
To touch someone emotionally and make them cry, you know, that's a whole other world of stuff right there. So,
what does it take for a song to touch someone? Do you know?
I don't know. There's no way of really telling.
Yeah, I mean, something to hit somebody at home, no matter if it's a tough biker guy or a hardcore chick, you know, whatever. I think anything can touch any type of person as long as it hits them in the heart, you know, and gets down below all the thick skin and all the pride and all that stuff like that.
People need that song too, you know. I mean, nobody's really ever kind of touched on that in that way before.
Yeah.
You know, losing your father is like probably one of the, I mean, even losing your mom is probably one of the hardest things anybody, you know, as a child, I mean, at any age, that's a really hard thing to deal with and cope with in life. And, you know, people really need that. They need something to listen to that can help lift their spirits and help them understand.
But do you know yourself when you've written a song that maybe it's special, that it touches people?
I think we all cried when we were writing that one, so yeah. I think we knew it was going to do something.
That one and like Peace is Free, we knew that those were going to be special songs.
Okay. Well, then there's another song, Ghost of Floyd Collins. Who is Floyd Collins?
Floyd Collins is a real famous caver from Kentucky. He died in, what was it,
1924, I think.
Was it 24?
It was in the 20s.
Caver, so what does it mean?
Well, Kentucky sits on top of the world's largest cave system.
Yeah.
It's called Mammoth Cave. So back in the 20s, this guy named Floyd Collins, who was a cave explorer, he would, you know, dig and try and find caves and stuff. And in the 20s, Kentucky was going through a thing called the Cave Wars, because they had Mammoth Cave, and there were so many different people trying to find passages into Mammoth Cave and discover new caves, because it was a huge thing, you know?
They were bringing all these tourists in to see their cave.
Yeah.
You know, and Floyd Collins and his family had, you know, their own section of the cave system, and they actually found the large mouth of Mammoth Cave, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. He was trying to connect Crystal Cave, was it Crystal Cave or Sand Cave?
Crystal Cave.
Crystal Cave with Mammoth Cave, and he ended up getting trapped down there. And he was down there for days, and
they would bring food to him.
It was ridiculous.
He was just kind of like, he was like, you know, just a person just kind of trapped in there, and they were trying to get him out, but they didn't have the machinery, you know, back then to get all him out. So his family would come there, they would lower food in and stuff like that, and and then tourists and started coming in and press and everything, doing, covering the story about this man being down there, and then some rocks caved in on him and he died.
They had the funeral service for him before they even exhumed his body from the bottom of the cave.
Yeah.